Alright, so everyone, welcome to guess which dumbass didn't go through and actually get more work on this stuff. Alright, so starting off from where basically left off the last time, need to figure out how to wrap chibi hand around small size controller. Ideally around the same size as one held by the Doodle Sensei on the other side. And then the Midori bubble is going to be more standard. So realistically speaking, that shouldn't take anywhere near as long. What I'm actually worried about right now is actually less the hand and more the shoulder. So it's usually the way I do chibi figures. I usually don't include a shoulder. Usually the bean or the body that I usually use is very much a bean rather than the triangular upper body shape that you normally have, going from the shoulders down towards your waist. And the two top corners of the triangle is where the shoulders usually are. And that's completely absent. Actually, I wrap it entirely. What's in this layer? Here's another thing with Momoi is whether we want to include a very light amount of teeth right at the top. Be something a bit like a smaller before I make some glorious error. Let's I probably shouldn't use this pin for line art. It feels okay for sketching, but I really should use it for line art. Like, not completely opaque, it feels like. Indeed. Oh, you just gotta suck it up while you're a student, right? You're not gonna use 90% of what you learn in school, but as long as you learn how to apply logic, it's more or less worth it. Unfortunately, that's as far as it goes. I just want to wrap a sleeve like right around this, don't I? Thing, really just like this, and then just kind of hide concepts of a arm behind this, and just actually that could work. That works just fine for like stubby chippy hand. Should I lift this finger up a little bit so it's not pressed fully down? And I have a little bit of controller underneath here. I can suck it up with a hand like that. You just want a little bit of the roundness of a NIS controller. Okay, I think I can actually live with that. I did that wrong there. Or yes, I did that wrong there. Okay. Mostly just Harry from yesterday, and then the what's it? Chocolate has only popped up recently, but they've joined about like three-ish streams since about 5 days ago. I mean, I recognize that I stream at an insane hour to try and function on English language, so my general expectation is that I'm not really reaching anyone. Okay, now the problem that I actually did it on the wrong layer. I'd like to move this. Although I need to move this a little bit, if I just hide the body behind the arm that is coming slightly forward. Can I get away with this? No, I definitely need to move this. Alright, we're just gonna grab this part. Gonna redraw some lines because I did this on the wrong layer, but we're just gonna shift you a little bit this way. Alright, let me just cell. This out, pop this cell, and we're just going to reconnect this. Pop this out. I did have a couple of people pop in pretty consistently when I was rolling much earlier in the day. I was actually streaming during like America, Canada, evening, nighttime-ish periods. That's generally one of the better times to be an English-speaking creator. Okay, well, shoulder into just do block. I start at 9 PM my time. It was currently 10 past, 11 past. What was my time zone? I think I'm like plus 13, plus 12, plus 13, depending on daylight saving. I mean, I think we're not quite right next to the international time zone line. I'm pretty sure Niue is the closest to the time zone line, but I think a little while ago, actually no, it's quite a while ago now, I think they made some announcement where they're like, we're gonna, because I think they actually sit on the line, and they were like, we're gonna go to the other side of the line and be 1 day behind instead of being 1 day ahead, or something weird like that, and it made like pretty big news. Okay, I can just hide more of this if I just change it so that proportions for free hit should be right. So this will just be whole. I could just go upper body all the way down to the line here and just not worry about what's happening with the lower body. Actually, I can't really do that, can I? Because her skirt. She wears her skirt like pretty high, like around her waist and not her hip. Oh, either way, we just kind of go. Actually, we just like cross the skirt like right here, and we go skirt down from here. Not gonna worry too much about the liberal detail here on the heavy figure. Ideally, I want to make it look like this. Let's just widen. Did I just widen out the body instead? If this is like more body, and that looks something. Even like this, and I'll just try and figure it out from here. Alright, Doodle Sensei. Make sure I'm looking at the correct thing here. Doodle Sensei, let's say. Oh, and I should probably include the other lock of hair here before do anything. So I want to pull it down, then it pulls in what at her cheek, so we'll go just kind of hard pull it in like. Oh, just pop one side of a ribbon right out there. Why not? There's really about it. Let's go. That looks insane. Pull this in a bit. Okay, that looks a little bit less insane. I pulled it up too much. That's not balanced at all. Okay, let me just... Alright, let me just be smart about this. We're going to... how do we do this again? Okay, here. Let's be smart about it and just look at it on both of these. So we want to pull down. We want to pull in, like right about... Hard pull. We'll go ribbon. Kind of go up. Worry too much about the shape here, partially hidden. Pull that in. Face. We'll get ribbon out of there. Then we just go. Because for some reason, there's always ribbon out in the front. roll that a little bit more. And there. Then we want to just fluff off here. I'll try to be a little bit flexible with this. Honestly, just that is like already a little bit more sensible. Go like that. Put up a little bit. Change this line so that it's pointing more this way towards where the hair is actually headed. Pop that out. Pop this out. And we kind of want to just do the same thing here. We'll just whop, 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 whop. Partially hidden, so I can kind of get away. Simpler. Okay, good enough of that. All right, what are we dealing with here? With Doodle Sensei. Also a matter of, do I just want to do this in like plain color? Okay, so here is just a bunch of lines. Kinda go like that. Kind of form the shape of the head. Okay, maybe I'm being a little hot. A little bit of a squiggle. At the top. A little bit of unbalanced there. Then what is the nose? What's happening here? Just two really thick lines, or is there lots of lines? That just looks like nose hair. Okay, we'll just go. That's really weird compared to what. I think we're just gonna go like leave it at that, and like the uneven bit there, and then we just want to go around the side here. Doesn't have to be particularly even. Then we're just going to have the doodle hands. Thumb. We just like full hitchhiker's thumb here, just like mwah. I just realized how much and okay, now I've done the fumbling way. You know, the whole thing's so uneven. It probably is a bit of charm to this being so shit. It's like cross the arm through here. pull controller through here and just where. I mean, I can like purposely kind of make this a little uneven, right? Because it's just not supposed to be good in theory. Just have the bottom of the controller here and here. We'll just cross that through here. Sensei. Not completely insane, so that's a stop. Okay, and then over here we have much more of a more standard PlayStation-ish kind of controller. I actually want to bend this finger one more time here. I think the general shape of this hand is actually fine though. Ba, 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 ba. Then I want to go the edge of the part here. I actually want a button here, so I can actually go like where. Go like that, pop that out. And just kind of imply that there's a trigger here of some kind. And we want to wrap the bottom of the controller underneath her hand, which would be honestly about like what, here? That doesn't look right at all. Yeah, that looks roughly right enough. Oh, hands. Oh, hands. Why you be like... I'll just live with something like that. That looks like hands. Looks enough like hands. Okay, that looks a little bit completely off. Close enough that I think it at least gets the points across. I should probably chop this out and cut that out. Let me just change this over to just our hand to the front to form the actual bubble. I'm gonna bring her arms pretty much just straight down. So be like the rest would be like about like bring this down a little bit just so I can hide more of this, I think. Be lazy about this. These are... Oh, right. Oh, wait, it's getting nice and twisty. Hello indeed. Kind of imply that there's an itch here, can't I? Kind of implied there's an itch here. Indeed. You know, when you have that problem a lot, it's actually genuinely a idea to carry a recording device with you. Like, if bullying is a real problem, like, it is a option to literally just have your phone be permanently recording at least the sound around you. It's very illegal, but it is a thing you can do if you feel like you don't have any other choices. At least in most countries it's very illegal. Close this and close. Oh, is this in a stream? It's the internet. I mean, if you're like dealing with a small streamer, they probably don't even like. It's pretty hard to like mod actual active chat by yourself. I mean, I don't have any context, so I'm not going to really say too much more. Indeed. Let's see. What do I want to do for here? Kind of looking down at her head here. Let's see. Alright, let us go. So let us go. Roll that way and that way. Then we just want to go. What do I want to do here? I want to pull this up a little bit. I'll just go like that, pull this all the way in here. Alright, then we shall go. Alright, let's pop that. Then we're just gonna go ahead and pull this in a little bit more. Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum. I'll just set that like that. Ba 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 ba. Hum 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 hum. Ba ba bum bum ba. One thing you need to know about just like dealing with people. One, arguments don't really get anywhere, especially on the internet. If you really need to have a problem dealt with, you escalate immediately and just make it someone else's problem. It doesn't sound very nice, but that's a genuine thing that works. And you bring all the receipts to the person in charge, then they have to do something about it. You don't go around fighting with the people at the bottom. It just turns into this general mud bath by the end of it. Oh gee, oh Clip Shitty, what are you doing? Oh, do not crash on me. I do not need that right now. Let's just give this a good old yank downwards. Hum. I can settle that. Hmm. 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 Okay, then. Out here. What do I need to do? I need to go right about here. Let's just cross that over like that. That's... It's about like... I want to pull the hair in. I want to like hard pull the hair in, so... I was supposed to put that F, I was just using it as a guide for now. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, so I want to wrap the scarf like right around her face. And it needs to wrap around the back of her head. Over that. We'll just bring the lock up here, like literally into this. Hum. Let's curve this down a bit more. Whoa. What kind of mass is it? If it's calculus, I can't either, so. Oh, they don't use some mods as abuse, they use friends as mods. So the more likely to be like in cohorts, basically. Which means that if you're the outsider, then they're gonna side against you. That is definitely the best way to deal with it, or any argument on the I have tilted this too much. Internet. Just give this a tilt. Oh, that's always your own choice, right? Can I salvage this? Can I be lazy and salvage this? Good enough. If I need to redraw this, then I'll just redraw this. Oh yeah, I have no idea how to deal with that. I failed that paper pretty badly. Man, I shouldn't have graduated at all, like looking back at it. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, that's how it usually goes, isn't it? I mean, the reality is, like, streams on the internet are free content, so you can't really do much about, was it, finding something that doesn't really match your expectations, but it's also free, so you have the full choice to just not partake in it if you don't like it. If you want. I mean, you already have some kind of following, then like you'll have an audience of some form if you just happen to be live the same time, like that audience happens to also watch, want to watch live streams. Otherwise, you just have to be very accustomed to talking to yourself. Indeed. And I don't think I've like watched anyone who's like you could consider more streamer. Like, what are people I watch are like substantially large, but they're also mostly like old YouTubers. I put the brows way too low. Just gonna try and salvage it. Bu- 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 um. Indeed. I mean, you have an audience that is already is not that bad, because then at least you can talk to people, and you don't have to be good at talking to yourself. Usually, if someone's like going from the audience, I just tell them to like do some videos first, make sure they can talk to themselves for like a substantial amount of time. Like, you can't talk to yourself for like over an hour. Then it's like streaming from no audience is just going to be very painful. I mean, it's just a matter of like, do you want to, right? Like, mostly a matter of like, if you enjoy it, then like, why not? If you don't enjoy it, then like, maybe not. That's really all is to it. Usually, like, as long as you're not considering it as like a financial matter straight away, like if you have all the basic setup, then like it's not really a problem. But like, if you need like to actually invest on the setup, that you might not think about it a bit more. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen anything from iShow Speed. I think I've seen like a couple of clips of people reacting to iShow Speed, but I just actually haven't seen any of like his content. I could just do the hair like that for now. I kind of want to wrap. Okay, I want to bring. Okay, what thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull her hair in completely. So that I can bring a arm in behind her. Okay, let's do this on a different layer and be smart about it. Indeed. I want to bring like literally just like right down here, just like against each of her body. And then we're just gonna hide hands behind other hands because I'm not gonna draw extra hands. And then shoulder would be well about here. And you want to like farm clips the same way that like the very explosively ragey way, then it's more of a matter of like, do you actually want to do that, right? And is that something you can maintain? But the only like style I know for that is what Tyler won. So I basically don't watch streams myself. I am a video watcher because I don't have the attention span for a stream. I also really... So this is really weird coming from someone who does stream. I really hate watching something that is interacting with chat. And that sounds really weird, but... Like... Okay, first thing you need to know is that I'm old, so like... Most of the stuff I watch was like... Well, like, when I started getting into content, it was... I was watching YouTube videos that were about like 8 to 15 minutes long. So like, that's the thing I like. I mean, that doesn't really exist anymore, but I like very heavily edited videos that don't have a lot of downtime. Like, I prefer it if like, I will watch a stream VOD, but I want it to be cut down so that all of the downtime is gone, all of the irrelevant stuff is gone, and it's just like the content that relates to like the video. So like if someone is doing, like this is how I usually describe it. Like if I click on a Minecraft video, let's just say, I want to watch Minecraft. I don't need to listen to you talk about your lunch. Like that's like basically the problem I have with streams a lot of time. Like in terms of like live content, I do watch what I usually call like an event broadcast. So like if it's something like, I watch a fair amount of esports as live streams. I watch a fair amount of speedrun, was it marathons, like other like, especially I watch like a lot of event broadcasts compared to like streams, because I really just don't like the very chatty part of streaming when it comes to watching it. Was it Let's Plays? The good old Let's Plays from back in the day. Okay, I'm just gonna close off this hand so that I can draw around it a bit easier. Go. Bring the arm around like so. That doesn't look right. I just put it around like that, why not? Okay, I need this to be a different color. Oh, you can be red. I don't know why I'm trying to do this about crafting in the head here. The body is about here, so that means that Nick ends up being like about here. And Nick should be like about here. That's a bit thick. Indeed. I'll be honest, I can't relate. I don't chat at all unless I know the person, like, at a bit more of a personal level. And I also hate text chat. Is that about where Nick should be? Or should it just be all chests here? You actually need to pull her head back a little bit more to bring the arm through. Trying to envision exactly how I need to do the lines here. How do I want to go about this? Okay, let me just get rid of some more of these lines. Not really helping right now. Okay, so basically we want the center of the chest to be about like here. That means that we want her to be leaning like right against this. I'm sure other people do, but most people, like, what usually for a lot of people, once they find someone, they'll just stick to it. Because, like, when it comes to, like, live content, it's a lot more time consuming to watch than, long form or short form content. It's like, it's more of a commitment, so usually once someone finds, like, something they like, they'll just stick to it. Especially if, like, if they find someone that's, like, it fits their schedule. It's kind of the same as Was It. I mean, I don't know how relatable this is, because this is a very old person analogy, but, like, coming home from school and just having the cartoons or the TV shows at night that you like, that you know exactly like what time it's on. Like it just fits into your schedule, then like you're more likely to go back to it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that existed in some fashion. There has been a lot of manga recently that's has incorporated the concept of streaming into it. Into a lot of them are like the it's not isekai. It's like well, a couple of them are isekai, but there's been a good number that like a dungeon has appeared in our world and now people are live streaming themselves dungeon diving. like I think I've read like 4 different manga series that's like using that as a concept. It's like holy shit, like you're literally just using the same story again and again from different people. Me, I am 32. Go away. When all of your students, y'all all kids to me. Actually, if you're like in the early years of high school, I'm double your age. That makes me really sad. Oh, that just came as a realization. I'm like literally double the age of like middle schoolers and like early years of high school. That's wild. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm an old person. That's why I give very bad life advice. Yeah, I kind of realized that. I think I've heard enough of that now. It's making me sad. Which year is sophomore? Sophomore's what, second year, isn't it? Because freshman's first year, right? So Clip Studio Paint just like has a button here that literally just flips. Like, is it coming up? It's not coming up on the stream, but there's like this little help box that says flip horizontal. It should also have a shortcut key somewhere, but I don't know what it is. I usually just click the button because it doesn't bother me too much. Does it have a button? Rotate, flip. It does not have a shortcut key assigned to it. It also has one that does this. It flips it upside down. I think we'll bring the arms out more just to make up for the difference in body size here. Arms need to be out more. So if center here, I want to go like here to here. Like other shoulder should be like way off canvas. If it's flip horizontal, is like that, right? Just flip it around. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a delay, isn't there? What's my delay set to right now? I thought I set my delay to like super short. What's my stream latency on? It must be low, but I don't know how long that actually is. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is have to bring that one arm. We bring the arm literally out like here. Have the hair lean against this, so that it's like her hair's like literally leaning against the arm here. Then we bring back into canvas, like just hooking across so that the hands are brought in right about here. Then we're aiming the arm outwards. The arm is going to be like out this way and then in this way. Um, and we can. So arm needs to be what, like about here, and then. Okay, they aim this a bit lower. Aim this like about here. So more space to work with, a bit of angle to work with here. If I do it like that, then the angle ends up looking like that. And so this would be more like this. This is almost parallel, not parallel, perpendicular to the camera. About there. Okay, the problem with that would be that I would actually have to draw hands. And I don't want to draw extra hands. How should I do this? Alright, I kind of want to hook Midori's arm down and then up around the arms here, effectively, or like down, like straight up. And this will be like down and then up, kind of like that, around the arm. How do I feel about that? How do I feel about that? I am very much on the verge of just increasing the sizes here so I can just squeeze more of it out of the canvas, because I really don't want to draw a second pair of hands here. Oh, let me sit down. Where's my cushion gone? Okay, let us take. Let's just take you, and you, and you. We're just gonna go ahead and grab this portion, and we're just gonna very casually go, meh. Hold up. No, you need to just bring it in right before this part. And then grab this. And we're just gonna go ahead and go meh. And just squeeze the second pair of hands out of the canvas. Okay. It's not elegant, but problem solved. Do clean up on the lines afterwards. I basically just need to be able to bring a arm down. Oh wait, no. I need to... Because I want to have like one arm coming down like here. We'll bring the arm down like here. bring her here. Literally so that it leans against the arm a little bit. Oh boy, making changes on the fly. Okay, what's currently blue? You can do mobile. I don't know how to do it because I've never done it, but I know YouTube you definitely can, and TikTok you definitely can. I don't know how the Twitch one works, but a lot of IRL streams are done on the phone. Like, it's done fully on the phone. So when people go vlogging live, from what I know, a lot of people use a phone. I know some people use like a camera that is like connected to a laptop or phone, but from what I know, the phone can serve as the streaming device. I mean, it does depend on what you plan on doing. Because like, some people use the phone as a camera. Some people do like actually broadcast what's on the phone to the viewers, but I don't know how often people do that and what they use to do that. Because I mean, I think the TikTok software can do it just raw from the phone, but I don't know how that really works. Because I think that one literally just takes your mobile, just like whatever's on your mobile screen and just like sends that out to the server. Gaming? I'm not familiar. I'm not the person you should be asking for that. Like the limit of what I know about using a mobile for streaming is to use it as a camera. Should the collar be like right here? The collar's like right here. I can actually, go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Indeed. Collar, just do that line all the way in. Bring arm down. The seam on the shirt, just do that. Clean that line out a little bit. Hey. Okay, so I legally can't give health advice, but I probably should ask, like, would you consider yourself a night person to begin with? Because if you're not actually, like, a night person, doing all-nighters isn't particularly productive. I mean, I know it's like a student's favorite thing to do all-nighters, but like, if you're not a night person, like, in general, it's just not particularly useful to be like forcing yourself to do all-nighters. Like, if you're better during the day or during the morning, you may as well just like sleep early and just do it while you're sharpest. Building games in what way? Like making a game or playing a game where you're building things? Well, that just sounds like the standard first world problem. I mean, you're doing multiple all-nighters in a row. I even say at 2, it's probably a more fundamental problem. Like, at that point, I'd say it's better off you just go up to your teacher and be like, look, I can't get this done. Like, especially if you're not sleeping at all, then like you shouldn't be doing it at all. You should just, it's literally a point where you should just be like, no, like I can't do this. Just like just straight up go up and tell them like, no, like I'm going to collapse if I keep doing this. Like if your teachers aren't completely unreasonable, they should be like, they should give you like at least some leeway. Hello, by the way. Alright, we're just gonna stick a dress shirt like right through here. We're just gonna aim it out of the canvas. And you young people are crazy. Honestly, I don't know if I can pull an all-nighter anymore. Like, I genuinely don't know if I can manage to pull an all-nighter. I just bring arm across like that. I'm just not going to be too careful with it right now. I mean, I'll be frank, if let's do workload, that's the problem. Just like, that's the point where you're going to have to guilt trip someone and just tell them like, you can't do it. And just like, make them give you more time. I mean, if like a teacher's literally like penalizing you for destroying your health, then that's where you escalate and just bring it to the next person, the higher up, and just be like, the teacher is literally telling me to kill myself to get the work done. Alright, we're just gonna stick the arm out this way. Probably gonna hide a little bit more. Oh, where's arm? Arm will be right about here. We're just gonna bring arm in this way. Yeah, like if you're a teacher, like you have the teachers that understand, like it's fine. Just tell them like I literally can't do this. I'm like literally destroying my health to try and get the stuff done. I mean, at that point, if they don't do something about it, then like it's their job on the line, right? And I don't know like what the laws are like over where you live, but if a teacher openly allows a student to destroy their health over here, their job is on the line. Like and it wouldn't be surprising to get like put on like a blacklist. Because the reality is like no matter how much of a dick they are, if they value their job, then they probably aren't going to push it if you escalate. Because the reality of the world is that if you escalate, it will become a big enough problem that someone will step down. I mean, yeah, this is like grumpy old man type of life advice, but like, it is the stuff that makes the world go round. It is to pull out the problem and make it someone else's problem. Because the world is bloody unfair, so if you're miserable, you have to make other people miserable too. That's not good advice. That's didn't listen to that one. That arm needs to come down further. Need to bring arm so that it's crossing in like here instead. I mean, I'll be frank, you should just like go sleep and just tell your teacher to give you more time. And like, if they don't give you more time, you just take it to someone who will actually listen. I mean, yeah, it's not an elegant solution, but elegant solutions don't make it very far in the world. Let's see. Just bring arm across like this. Yeah, just bring it around the bubble. I apologize, I'm not really adding much to the conversation, but I'm legally not allowed to give health advice. So the most I can say is that if you're literally killing yourself, doing what you're doing is to probably stop. Like that's the limit of like the health advice I'm allowed to give as like someone on the platform who's not a qualified doctor. How does ARM have to work? I don't think I'll be like missing the line out so badly here. Really thinking about whether I should just like get these bubbles out of here and just leave it. Honestly, like these bubbles are like so extra. Is the Summer Yukari good? I don't think I've actually used her at all since I got her. Okay, you know what? These bubbles they can get rid of these. These aren't helping me. All right, let's just crop this down a little bit. Does she do something very specific? One of those? Yeah, we're just gonna very casually crop this down a little bit, and we're just not gonna deal with this. Let's just crop this. Yeah, just throw the towel for the spot. Yeah, just not gonna deal with it. Put this into a folder, and let's just pop that out. Alright, let's get some halos in here. We're just gonna do the color for this. Otherwise, I'm never gonna finish this week. Alright, how do halos work? Okay. Those are just big boom boom damage. That's a pretty standard maneuver. Big old boom boom damage. Everyone's favorite. Okay, so if we want to bring, how high up should the halo be? Should be out there. Not where Halo should be. I should probably do this on the... Oh... About here for Halo. Donations? I think it's set up because Stream Elements bullied me into setting it up, but I don't know where my link is. I can go digging for my link, but I don't know where the link goes either. I think it's connected to my PayPal. I'm actually not sure. I mean, I should probably check that before giving any links out. That should have to be the Outer Halo, the Inner Halo. There should not have been any donos on this stream because there's no link existing. I mean, realistically, I don't really consider myself in a position where I should be accepting donations. Like, I don't consider my content of that value. Okay, so we go like that, and then we just go do an inner ring about there. Then we go like that and just create an inner ring. So that's about this thick. And then we go like here and go about this thick. A little bit more about there. Angle. That's fine. Okay, let's just. No, that's fine. Then we take all of this, just go like that, merge that down. Gonna adjust this a little bit. I should probably just do circles and then adjust it from there. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit and then pull this on a little bit, right? I'll I apologize for the weird noises I'm making, but how do I feel about that? Can I work with that? I can work with that. Alright, we're just gonna live with it. You know, stream hunting reminds me of like when people used to go around checking out like every single VTuber debut tag on Twitter back in the day when the hype was like first starting. What do we want to do here? I want to go... Oh yikes! That's that is not good. All right, let's just need to lean more. How do I feel about this? Can I live with this? I can live with this. All right, let's go with this. That is incredibly off. That is very beautifully off, actually. There's probably a better way to say it. That is hideous. Let's just bring this in a little bit. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I recognize that bit, but it's still a bit of a weird sound to be making while drawing. This should probably be less wide, shouldn't it? You know the weird bit is that, like, I don't think I make any particularly weird noises when I'm gaming. Like, the most common thing I say when I'm gaming is usually yikes. Like a very monotone yikes. Wasn't there a like a term for that? I mean, it's the Looney Tunes one, isn't it? Usually that people refer to, like the very old school Looney Tunes one. Oh, this Halo's horrific. Okay, I'm just gonna like draw it using a symmetrical ruler and then just shape it in there, I think. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I'm just gonna like mess with it again tomorrow. Well, let's just turn on the game for a little bit of time I have left before I need to shut up. I feel like I just like find every excuse to try and squeeze a halo out of the image because I just lose my mind trying to draw a plane within 3D space, so it just never works. Alright, let's see. BlueStacks will like to turn on today. Oh wait. Might mess around with the Halo again in a bit after I finish up the stream, but I think I've had enough of messing around with very precise lines for the day. Ooh wait. What, the memorial lobby? What is my memorial lobby right now? I think I switched it over to was it the piano Hina. Sometimes the memorial lobby is just like if I needed a screenshot and I turned on the game to get a screenshot. Oh, BlueStacks, don't crash. Oh boy. I mean, I think like last week when I was doing the Koharu emote, it was just Koharu because I wanted to like, take a look at the ribbon. Oh, there's so many updates. Yeah, no Hina. What's this right now? "27 days. Correct. Wait, it's on the right. Make attack go up. Alright, what do we need? We need one of you and one of you, and that is shop. Kind of curious that they're gonna bring back the battle pass for whatchamacallit, the anniversary. Well, not the, well, what was it, battle pass? The battle pass was during the summer? The Trinity Summer event? I don't pull that often. I mostly pull during limited gachas, unless I really want the character. So I do hold on to gems pretty aggressively. Oh, you know, for that, cause the last two times I pulled a lot were both during the anniversary this year and the half anniversary this year, and I pulled a fair number of limited characters, like including the ones I missed when I wasn't playing the game. So like, honestly, you want to like get a lot of characters. I feel it's better to be pulling during those times because it's like increased rates. Actually, let's have a look at this, because, I can, like, very vaguely work this out from, let us look at the sorted by, where is order obtained, because if we look at this, because, you can actually see here, because, Karen was the anniversary quest character, so this is the start of the anniversary, and I believe up to Rumi, maybe? It's like that, at least from, anniversary was it from Karen, Seiya, Rio, and Neru, and I think Hanako was available as well for it. Then the Tachibana twins with the railroad came out and they were limited, so I pulled during that point. I think that was when I got Rumi, and that leads up to Alba, I think, because Alba was the event character. So that was what, another like 2 extra characters during that pull. I ended up pulling for the Kikuyo and Yukari during their event. I don't know when I got Celica, because Natsu was during the rerun of the Sugar Rush event. I think Yukari and Kikuyo was after that. Oh yeah, because like if you actually look at this whole sequence right here, the limited pools for the fest is like from what? From I think Hinata up to Nagisa here is all just like limited pools. Shiroko tears here. Like, I pulled for everything during the half anniversary. I got what, like 2 rows plus another 3. So that's what, like 12, 15 characters from just like that period. Like, Shun doesn't count. Shun was from the regular gacha, the one that you just get free tickets for. Like, yeah, like, so from Seiya up to Nagisa, like this section, because this is ordered in order that I received them. All of this is half anniversary. So like, was it Seiya, Sumire, Ayako, Maki, Shiroko Terra, Nagisa, Fina, Mika, Hina, Nagisa. This is all the half anniversary. And that's all limited gachas. Because like it's both increased rates and limited, so like that was a pretty good set of pools. And then it was it Ellie and Kanoi were limited, so I pulled for them because I needed purple strikers mostly, but and I got 1 extra there. And then the last time I pulled was what, Takane, and then before that was Racer. I didn't actually end up pulling for Fuyu. The Fuyu was just like, I think from Labu to Racer is all just the Racer banner. Well, the problem is that she's not the featured banner. I think she's just available because she's limited, so you have to be pulling during the end of like the premium limited gacha to like get her. And during the anniversary and during the half anniversary, all of the premium limited characters are available, along with the increased rates, so it's just like a decent chance. Well, at least it's like a reasonable chance, right? Like compared to like no chance, it's like it's something. Because I can't remember who. I think it was the dress Hina that was the third gacha. Because it was like what was it? It was Seiya and Mika were the gacha, and then I think Hina was like the third extra gacha they slipped in there, in the third banner. I mean, I don't know if it's the same in global. Like, I'm gonna say this straight up. I don't know if they do the same banners. So, like, don't quote me on anything. Like, I'll be out front. I don't know how the banners and the gacha works in global. Like, the one thing you can do is like, if you go into the gacha, you can look at the rates, and you just like scroll through. You can see whether like the characters are available. Like, so this is like a limited character, but it's not the premium gacha. So like the limited premium characters. So the limited premium characters aren't available here because they're usually listed right at the bottom here. So it'll be what from who's the first premium limited one? It'll be what, the swimsuit Hoshino, I think. Well, at least like the two Hoshino, the Shirako Terra, like Mika will be down here, Seiya will be down here. Like, oh, what was this? Alright, let's have a look at this. What are we doing? Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, yikes. Yeah, you should probably do that. Also, I should also shut up, because I'm going over time a little bit. Alright, so anyways, bending the little green bubbles up top here, and I'm gonna figure out how the halos work, and hopefully I'm gonna get the halos done and the flats, all the flat colors in, so the next time can just be coloring. I really need to get this done for the week, so we're scaling down. Knowing when to quit is a very good trait to have, so we're scaling down. This is actual life advice from a grumpy old man. Know when to call it quits. So I'm gonna try and get the halos in, get the flat colors in. I mean, they're both mostly one color because they're wearing giant coats that are primarily a single color. So it should be pretty quick, and then we can have the colors ready and could just color in next time. So either way, thank you very much for watching me fumble around the lines this time, and we've completely discarded everything I've done today, so either way, hopefully next time is going to be something, and we'll go from there. So either way, if you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or followed, depending on where you're watching from, leave a like because it helps me out, and see you again next time.